And the main thing is that now that he's dead and you've gotten the treasure chest, you can just try to run past everybody, let the hammer bro walk towards you, and as he swings, then just get past him, and then go and use the fog door.
Ah, now that's a thought.
Mm-hmm. And also, I guess most of that stuff won't have been. Yeah, I forgot to start recording on Shadowplay. That's fine. We'll just use the stream recording and then splice it in, like I did on the separate ways thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not sure how well running past people will work, considering how big the swings are.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try, but
Right. Sometimes you have to run around them or bait them to attack first. You do know you can hold down the roll button to run, right?
yeah. But if I had, I was hoping to do exactly as you just said. Silly me trying to take your advice. Bait him to attack and then roll through him.
Oh yeah,
because
right.
it's a lot harder to roll when you're running.
There you go.
Now I get to fight the boss and probably die a couple of times to him.
Now the big thing for the Dragonrider is you can block a lot of his swings, and once you get the timing for them, he's only got 3 different kinds of attacks. Then you can just
He's got
roll.
that thrust. I see that.
He's got his swing, and then sometimes he'll do sometimes he'll do a back swing. That's 2. Okay.
I guess that's probably the third one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got a thrust, 2 swings, and the chop.
Oh,
he
he's
can
shield bash.
He can shield bash. Yeah, he hardly ever does that, but if you're blocking, then he'll bash more often because he'll. Yep. Mm-hmm.
For exactly that reason. Ow. And I was trying to block and didn't. Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely more of a guy to roll around than block.
Well, I was trying to bait him into swing so I could try to Anestus.
Oh yeah. Poor Zane.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Zane.
The stream's cutting out for him.
Okay.
Yeah, one of my friends, one of my Earl IRL friends has that problem, and it's weird because the stream bit rate we shoot for, I think 1650, so it's not very much compared to a lot of the streamers out there. But sometimes even a little bit is too much,
Yeah. Sometimes.
Given the problems you've been having with Vegas, Zane, and if you didn't see the post, I asked you about that in the LP thread. But have you had your computer checked for gremlins?
This is not how I would want to start this fight. That would have knocked me off and killed me.
Yep. There you go. Good job. Part of what makes Scholar the First Sin harder, too, is that in the main game, the very first Hammer Brother we killed, not only would he not respawn, but he dropped a Sublime Bone Dust, which is something that improves the strength of your Estus Flask. I don't actually know where any of those are in this version. Yeah, assuming that they've all changed location.
I'm having a dickens of a time trying to roll past this guy.
Oh, Lorax is saying Twitch in general has been having problems. Soul streams have buffering and... Huh. Well, I'm glad to hear tonight's working for you, though.
I blame Amazon. Well, thank goodness we have that ring, because, yeah, otherwise my health would be pretty badly tanked.
Right. Yeah, I think it eventually does just end up with half the cost we normally have, which is pretty handy.
Right.
The 25% of your health reduced, it still sucks, but
it's a heck of a lot better than 50%.
Right.
So.
What's neat too is one of the mechanics, if you get a lot of sin, and you get sin by invading and killing players as well as killing NPCs, is that if you get enough to become, I think it's the Wretched status, there's no cap on how low your HP can fall if you're hollowed.
Ouch.
Yeah, it can go all the way down to 5%. And yeah, it's 5% reduction per death.
Okay, I'm better off than I was.
Oh. Those pokes, man. If you can bait a 1-2 swing, yeah, you can probably you actually use the heal miracle. But yeah, this is a good choice too. Well, the cool thing too is that being armored, like a lot of bosses in this game, he's vulnerable to strike, and we upgraded the mace a bit, so that'll help make this faster. Let's say we'll probably kill him in about 15, 20 hits. Jeez.
Yeah, it takes just that couple of seconds to bring up my shield. Because that time I was trying to be tricksy and bring up my shield, and it just did not work.
Yeah. Your shield has a delay in this game, and I think your adaptability eventually makes you pull it faster. But yeah, you've got a couple frames of between when you pull it and when it actually comes out. Well, the bright side is that if you actually get hit in the range from when you're lowering the shield and when you raise it, like instantly, that's probably good. You're probably good enough to parry if you were trying that instead.
Arg.
Yeah, if you
not what I wanted.
Yeah, if you could get inside of his reach, like halberds when you use them, that would be awesome. But unfortunately, he does full damage.
Yeah.
Well, you want to take a break from him and do some... Go back to the forest?
Among other things, I wouldn't want to lose the souls we've got.
Oh, yeah. Celebratory life jump.
Oh. Okay, head in the game.
Yep.
I say as I then get reamed by the Hammer Brother.
Yeah. It wasn't for the fact we had a fair few... Well, I don't know how many souls we have in that bloodstain, actually.
I guess we'll find out whenever we get there.
Yeah, I'll take a look this time. Looking around the boom stand, having kind of the same problem with the soul counter in this game I was with the ammo counter in Resident Evil 4.
Right.
It's like, what? Yeah, I don't know if we've talked too much about our setup at home besides the technical side of things with the software and everything. But yeah, we have a condenser mic that's on a boom stand, so the mic ends up resting pretty much right between the two of us. So not an ideal solution. I mean, we're like it's like a little ahead of us because it's a cardioid. And okay, we have 4,200 in there. Yeah, that's enough to get it a level or two, so we wouldn't want to lose it. This is where it would be nice if we had a...
Well, that shield actually blocks things.
Yeah. And he's too big for your shield guard to actually counter it. The shield crush, you can actually counter it. Jeez.
So not expecting that to destroy all of my stamina.
Yeah. He's doing a lot of guard crush damage.
The fact that he has such a delay on his swing makes it really hard for me to get his timing down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can barely get a move in edgewise. Huh.
Well, if you want to, you can see how much...
I want to kill this guy.
Well, what I was saying was we can see how much Titanite we have, and which that'll be all the way on the left, I think. So yeah, hit left on there, and jump to the one more. Whereas we have one shard, so we'd have to buy one too.
Yeah, and there's no call for that. It wouldn't really help out all that much anyway.
Well, it would do a little more damage. But yeah, fair enough.
Let's see.
This is where in Dark Souls 1 I would recommend using the Morning Star to get some bleed on him, but bleed is basically worthless in this game.
Right.
Unfortunately. Of course the...
What the?
Wow. It didn't do as much damage as we only hit you with the tip, but yeah.
Even still.
Yeah. It's not nothing. Alright, come here, buddy. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, he's using a resin, it looks like. That's an option too. An aromatic ooze, if we had one, would do some extra damage. Actually, everything will do some extra damage. The question is how much. If he's human, I think humans are weak to dark. Oh, I don't remember.
He didn't do so much damage.
Yeah, the one bright side too is if you do need some breathing room, it's pretty easy to get away from him. I mean, rolling backward tends to work pretty well. But yeah, you definitely want to. Yeah, the fact that even attacks like that have that explosion, and it's not based on the head of the weapon, but the whole like hitbox is really problematic. Yeah, so say you can probably get two hits off. The only thing I would worry about is your stamina. Yeah, there you go. Oh, nice. Yeah, good idea. Yeah, one thing too is that rolls have their invincibility frames like almost entirely at the start, whereas shields you have a couple frames of delay.
Should use that jump. Not the throwing knife.
Yeah, at least a 90% physical reduction is really helping out. All right. You're doing this. With his random tactical sidestep. At least he didn't follow that one up. It would have tagged you. I love that goofy, like, hunched in jog he does. That one is one that you actually can roll through the thrust. For some reason, that one only properly hits the tip of the.
Arg.
Playing it safe. Yeah, can't blame you there.
Yeah, when I've died this many times against it.
Or lower your shield so your stamina recovers faster when he's not attacking. There you go. I think you got him. Yeah.
About flipping time.
Ooh, good job.
Yay, victory achieved. And it only cost us a lot of life gems. Oh.
Well, life gems are only 300 souls apiece, so...
And thankfully bolts aren't too expensive either.
Yeah,
Can
exactly.
I come up here?
Uh-huh.
I do not fall off and die.
Yes. Oh, woo! Thank you, Lorax. Alright, then, right behind you now.
Honestly, I feel like I should apologize for...
There is no shame in dying a lot your first time through Dark Souls. Basically, the first NPC...
oh no, Sway. We are not.
Let's not crush Ben's spirit here. There's the first NPC. I think Salden. What's his name? Was that first Covenant, and he gives you his ring. I think it's the Ring of Steel Protection, the basic one. As you die more than 100 times in the game, and I died enough times my first time through to actually qualify for that. Like I went back and talked to him later on in the game. And he was like, "Wow." Well, I mean, he didn't say why you suck, but basically, it's like I can sense you've been through a lot of pain or something really patronizing like that, and gave it to me.
Okay.
You know what you want. Yes. Okay. We need 22 faith. Okay.
Which we do not have.
Yeah, we have. So we need 10 more levels worth of faith.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I don't think.
And unlike weapons, we will eventually. Unlike weapons, which you have diminished effect if you don't qualify to use them. Spells can't be used at all if you don't.
Oh, that's poison.
Uh-huh.
It may not be an authentic miracle, but it does the job, so it's close enough.
One cool thing about Force is that it basically not only does it push enemies back, but it also guard crushes them if they have their shield up.
Right.
So yeah, I actually like using Force quite a bit, because especially since it has so many uses.
Well, if we have enough things, do you think we should get it?
I would.
Okay. Anything else?
For now, I think we're good. I mean, we don't have the faith to grab mid-heal.
Right.
How many uses does it have? Is it still
2?
Okay, you still only have 1, if I remember right.
But then there's Great Helix Surge.
Except that one only has one. Yeah, yeah. But a much lower faith requirement is the trade-off.
Okay.
Okay. And this is another NPC we're going to want to talk to until she offers to go elsewhere.
Just speak. That's why.
If you needed miracles. I love the way she pronounces miracles.
I'm sure they were all true. The king, gone. The earth, ravaged.
The orbs are dim.
People is heavy.
Every time I see the Earth ravaged, I remember the intro scroll from Final Fantasy
They
1.
may
Right.
have scarce room in their hearts for
The Earth
miracles.
begins to rot.
Why did I come here? Well,
Well,
do I need any other
Like an
reason than to spread the gospel of miracles?
yeah, I think...
My priest
I still can only
says
imagine that as Sun
desires
Jiao.
to be
Witness
shared
the
with
miracle!
Zhang Zhao.
Such
Zhang
is
Jiao,
my
yeah, I'm saying.
only wish.
There is no Sun Jiao. What am I talking about?
Well, there might be. There are a lot of Soons in...
Yeah.
Fight the urge to pack up and go back home.
Yeah, the two of us are actually pretty big fans of Dynasty Warriors, but...
And being out here all alone.
Yeah, I don't know if that would be a good one to...
No.
They might be good for like a warm-up stream. You know, play one stage and then move on to something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But there's hardly a soul to be found.
The part of the big problem is there's not really much to talk about unless you want to talk about, you know, Chinese history or just shoot the breeze podcast style. Because it's like, well, we're going to go here and deal through these guys. And we're going to go here. Wow, that guy hit really hard, you know.
By teaching.
I mean, I guess I could kind of see it if, you know, I were to bring in some of the references to the actual Three Kingdoms. But
Right, right.
Cathedral to be bustle without any going to a place like. Sorry. No need
And that's
for
it?
miracles. The
That
gods
must-
that nearly
Yeah.
dropped off and died.
At least your
Soul Scrumbers.
At least your bloodstain would have been right there. Okay, I would go back to Majula. Hey,
Okay.
I go back,
Back to
to
Majula.
Yep, and see how much I would say how much faith we can get. Because your strategy will open up quite a bit once you get a lightning spear.
But there is no chance we're getting 22 here.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're up to about 2,000 per level, so we'll probably get 4 more levels. I would also consider getting a weapon to +3, you know, whichever one we're going to be using.
Well, thus far, it seems like the mace is the best choice.
Well, strike is overall the best, but you know,
I mean, even just in broad terms, of the weapons we can use,
well,
it seems to have the best stance.
against enemies that aren't resistant to everything but strike, like the old knights, the faster attack speed and lower stamina cost of the short sword is probably going to make it better.
I'll try, I guess.
Yeah, see what else we have. We got a couple choices. Oh, Leningrad sells weapons too.
Okay, attune spells. Oh, we only have the one slot.
Yeah, we need to tune enough. I think it's either 12 or 13 to get another one.
Well, in that case, I'll just stick with heal for now.
Yeah. Yeah, until we get more Estus shards, we're definitely going to want that.
And then...
I think he sells spears, battle axes.
I don't think there was anything there that actually jumped out at me, though.
We already have a winged spear, but we need 18 decks for
Right.
that.
That's saying, I mean, we need 2 stats all around. Too many stats all around.
Right.
Like, yeah, we can't use the Morning Star one-handed.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well, for now, we don't have any souls anyway.
Mhm.
So, I guess we can... Where are we going next?
we can either go to No Man's Wharf from the area we just got to, or we can do more Forest of Fallen Giants and get to the Pursuer.
Yeah, let's go for that. So, go to Cardinal Tower?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there are 2 paths that we can go to from here. There is there's the there's a couple different routes we can go now that we have the Soldier Keep. One of them just gives us another bonfire and an area we'll have to come back to later. One of them is the way to the Pursuer. And then one of them is something else we'll have to come back to later. But we could get an item from now and show you an enemy that I was talking about.
Sure.
Okay, so go down the ladder.
Okay.
Oh, we could also get the fire longsword too.
That would probably be a good idea.
Yeah, yeah. If we start trading off, I think I might do some of the alternate routes, and then you can focus on the main stuff. Yeah, exactly. Gotta kill this guy. Yeah. Meh. Are you trying to parry him?
Yeah, and if I'm going to do that, I should get the buckler back on.
Exactly, yeah.
Of course, I keep forgetting to move things around, so...
Well, welcome back, Zane.
Oh, welcome back.
Buckler.
Okay, let's try this out.
High five, man. All right, and don't forget, of course, don't forget that guy.
Oh, this one?
You might be able to... Yeah, there you go. Okay, first things first is... Yeah, I already grabbed that one. Okay. Go straight ahead. And this was a door that was formerly locked.
As using the key would imply.
And then straight ahead and grab that. And then left is going to be an area we can't get to later, but it's going to have an enemy that we're going to have to fight a lot of. So some practice now may not be a bad deal when there's just the one.
Yeah.
And that is a ring that very slowly regenerates your health, not really fast enough for it to be practical. If you're exploring an area, it's not bad. You know, it may save you like a healing item or two. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, they added that in the Skull of the First Sin.
Grand Lance. What does that do? Oh, we can't even use it for a while.
That's a lot of decks, yeah.
Seems to be kind of the moral of the story here. You can't use that, can't use that.
Yeah. You definitely have to focus your stance more in this game.
Huh.
You have to get really close to the door for it. And he was not here at all originally. There was nobody here.
Boy, he does a lot of damage.
Yeah, they'll kill you in 3 hits, and it's a 3-hit combo, but you should be able to get out of a stun lock. I think if you back away, too, you don't have to back away very far for him to reset. Hey, cattle.
Is he actually parryable?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just not good enough to do it.
Okay, no worries, no worries.
Which is...
It takes some getting used to. For anybody, you have to kind of watch their combo and get used to it.
Well, I mean, the thing for me is that I'm still trying to figure out where exactly I'm supposed to parry at in their combo. Like, I'm not even sure what the frames are.
Yeah. I mean, basically, the idea is that like everything has a couple seconds, or not couple seconds, that'd be terrible, a couple frames of startup.
Well, so yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, you can't parry immediately, and you have to actually...
And I can't parry too late either.
Right.
So.
Yeah, for those guys, I would just kind of sit back and like basically kind of like what you would be doing for trying to roll around them. It's like you wait till the very last possible bit and then hit, well, not the very last because you'd have to have a little bit of leeway. But and the thing too about the parry shields is it's safer to parry a little earlier with them because they have that extra parry frames.
Great.
Unlock your getaway.
Trying to.
The guys are arguing about parries in the chat. There you go. Then while he's down,
and while he's down, quickly invincibility frame.
There we go. Now, anyone who heard the frantic button pressing, don't do that. And again, it worked for Ben. So.
Well, I didn't really have any other options.
I know. Yeah, good job.
To quote Bill, we just crossed the street.
Zane, it's no Dark Souls 1 parry, which made sense. Cattle, Dark Souls 1 parries made no sense whatsoever. All right, gentlemen, we're going to put you in a cage, and the first person to parry the other is the winner. One other thing, too, about parries is that you have to be pretty much right next to somebody. There you go. Oh.
Yeah.
Abort.
You know, if you want to practice against those guys, by all means, have at it.
Yeah, well, the thing, I had a +3 weapon when I tried it last time, and it is... See, here's the basic thing. Some guys on Reddit kind of crunch the numbers on how damage works, and basically, if your attack rating is less than the arm... Basically, I think it's like 10% of the armor rating those guys have, you do almost no damage. I think that's what happened there. You know, you were just... They just had so much more armor than you had attack, you're basically getting nothing out of it.
So where do I go now?
Okay, you can either... Well, actually, here's something kind of cool. Do you want to try the Pursuer early? I mean, if you lose, you're not out anything.
Well, as long as I don't lose anything for dying, sure.
Yeah, just the souls and everything. Okay,
just souls and everything.
Take the shortcut. So yeah, through there, yeah, and maybe you may have to kill somebody in the hollows first. Yeah, it's up on the balcony.
Well, I was thinking I'm going to go head back to Majula and get some bolts.
Okay. That's a lie. Dark Souls 1's party was so easy to get down. It was not. It was terrible.
I will have to say that, you know, again, I haven't played a whole lot of Dark Souls 1, but having played a lot of Dark Souls 2, this parry system is driving me up the wall. Let's see, where's the blacksmith?
Other way. Yeah, that way.
This way?
Mm-hmm. It's directly behind you when you come at the bonfire. Okay. Right in there. What's giving you up for dead? The good thing is that buying crossbow bolts from him does count toward... I just buy them all. They'll be getting some more souls anyway. You'll end up...
Well, my big thing is I'm not sure how long I'm going to be using... Actually, let me do some quick calculations.
Okay. About the attack rating on the crossbow versus the short bow.
Right.
Okay, you are currently getting 137 out of that. You're getting then...
That'd be 65.
Select it, and then see how much you're adding to it with your dex. 65 plus 43. So 107 versus 130, I think it was. So it's a bit less now, but you also don't have any Titanite in it, whereas you do have a +1 on there. So yeah, so the bow will probably be better for you.
But not right now.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the other big thing is that I can actually use this one-handed.
That's true. Granted, you automatically two-hand a bow or a crossbow anyway.
Yeah, but not having to do the extra step.
Fair enough, yeah.
So yeah, for now, I'll go ahead and...
Arrows are also cheaper than bolts.
There is that, too. Okay. So I'll go ahead and just go with...
You should be able to use, I think it's the left or right, to buy in stacks of 10. Yeah.
I'll just do 30 for now.
Okay.
So I'm generally only using them to pull people anyway.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, back to the tower. And yeah, and if you definitely is a good call to you pull some of the enemies and kill the. Oh, you forgot you didn't upgrade it. You had a Titanite.
I wasn't sure if we were actually going to.
I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, like you said, you're not using it for damage much, really.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
A 1, then pull. And release. Oh, you're using the fire arrows, yeah. I like the visual cue to let you know that was the case, though.
How do I switch ammo with it?
You use the L2 in this case instead of the L1.
Ah, so I see.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go. Oh,
there
we go. And I don't think the halberdier will attack, but you probably will have to deal with the spearman, unless you just run past them and go straight up the ladder. But we gotta be pretty close.
I was actually trying to guard and crush him.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. Oh, you got it. Oh, the buffering is back.
The buffering thing.
Hey, there we go. That'll help. Yeah, no point in not killing him. Oh, nice. Yeah, there you go.
From the heart of...
Okay.
Okay.
Then the other way.
Other one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, we are going to go slightly down the ramparts and up that ladder.
Okay.
And you should be able to just... Yeah, you can kill him. Oh! That should have set off some sparks that would have set off those the fire barrels. Yeah. Oh.
There we go. Thankfully, I didn't get killed in the... get killed immediately.
Right.
That really should have killed me.
Yeah,
Even Dark Souls is starting to take pity on me.
yeah.
Okay. So which way are we going now?
Then up that ladder.
Up the ladder.
Alright. Here we go. Try to stay close to the middle, otherwise the guys will get up if you get too close.
I was planning on just grabbing all these things.
Okay. Alright, here we go. You can actually parry that charge attack.
It's a lot shinier than I thought.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's actually got light on him from the sun here. And when you fight him later, he doesn't. But let's get me out with the mace. Oh, good job.
Oops.
Oh.
That's right, buckler. So does he drop back in? Or...
No,
Okay.
no. So it's only one time shot up on the dais. Rock the dais.
Well, at least there was that, I guess.
Yeah. So now you can go back up and get your blood stain and then the rest of the items.
Right. Okay.
And you can. You should be able to run past pretty much everybody straight for the ladder too. There you go. This time the hollows get up with the pursuer not there. Oh, there's how many of these are spear guys? That's annoying. So one spear guy, two swordsmen. Yeah. The fact that the
Yeah, battle cattle. The emphasized word is can. But thus far, my experience with parrying has been, I've managed to get a couple of times off, and then I get horribly massacred.
The only attack of the pursuers I can reliably parry is that charge. I don't even know if I can do it now because it's been so long since I fought him. So I think that definitely confirms that headshots are more effective. And again, I don't know if that's a Scholar of the First Sin thing or not. I don't remember headshots being more effective in Dark Souls 2. But it might just be because later on, by the time you'd be interested in trying, all the enemies are immune to it. And you can also roll through the barricades. Oh, human effigy. That's cool.
Arg!
You can just run.
Well, I want to actually win this, but
Okay.
if I can.
Hey, you can just.
No, the emphasis isn't on can, it's I.
Interesting, the wounded one backed off like that. It's kind of.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I would just ignore him via the spearman. Yeah, and it's also the fact that those guys can do like a lance attack with a sword that is really annoying.
Yeah, I figured that, headshots do more damage.
You can beat this game at level 1. Yeah, I actually have. Yeah, it's.
That's the thing. I mean, you're talking to the wrong guy for all
well,
of the can things.
Well, no, I've beaten Dark Souls 1 and gotten pretty close to Demon Souls on level 1. I haven't even tried Dark Souls 2 level 1. I'm going to have to with that New Game Plus, Souls LP idea. I'm kind of dreading 2.
Yeah, I'm just going to admit defeat here.
Said jokes aside, headshot.
There we go.
The jokes aside, headshots do more damage in Dark Souls 1 and 2, but haven't tested it on demons. You know, I don't remember if that's the case in Demon Souls or not.
Oh, great. So remember how you said you can run here? Yeah.
Well, you need to get to the top of the ladder and then use the knife as they approach.